Griffin, I need your help. Which should we be Jill Valentine or Chris Redfield? Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield.
I like Jill Valentine. I don't like her look right there, though.
Well,
it's sort of an old-timey look, and I wish we could update it and refresh it for the modern era.
Let me throw in, should we be Jill Valentine or Jill Valentine?
Or Jill Valentine. Is that woman's name?
It's so this is Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil 1.0, but they made it HD. Okay, well, they've made it more HDer than it was.
Yeah.
And updated it just a little bit. And one of the updates includes new character models, which means you can play as the old classic Jill Valentine, or you can play as a badass Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance Jill
Let me say
Valentine.
that I'm voting for BSAA, Jill. See, I'm not crazy about that look either. I'm voting for BSAA, Jill, because between all the 4 models, I think she's got the least exposed arm skin. And when you're getting into a zombie situation, you want no. I mean, even that is excessive because that is a meaty forearm right there. A zombie will just chow down on that.
Yeah, here's my thing about the BSAA. This is an organization, as far as we know, created specifically to fight zombies,
right?
And zombie outbreaks. They don't have.
Give them a long.
They don't have.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. So of course, as with the original Resident Evil, you do get the goofy intro. You get slightly separate, slightly different stories depending on which character you choose.
Right.
There's this classic.
Searching for the helicopter of our compatriots.
The voice acting is still
amazing, still perfect.
Perfect. That's what I was gonna say. Pretty perfect. It's still, don't touch it, please.
Murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City.
How familiar are you with Resident Evil?
We got it for Christmas the same year that we got the PlayStation for Christmas, and I got Final Fantasy VII. That was my game. Justin got Resident Evil because he's older and more mature, and he can handle this shit better than I can. Because I played it once, and it literally gave me nightmares for like 8 months. I would not be on the second floor of my house by myself because I was 100% sure zombies were going to happen. So that's my history with this game. Is it scared the shit out of me, and I never beat it.
So you never beat it?
No, I never beat it.
This
you
could
know
be
why?
your
It gave me
chance.
nightmares for the majority of a 1 year of my life, Phil. Didn't like that feeling.
This could be your chance to go back.
Maybe. How does it hold up, like mechanically? Because obviously it looks a lot better, but does it still feel like a PS1 game?
Well, so you see, obviously they've got the upgraded character models. What's interesting, so this is based off of the 2002 GameCube remake of the game.
Right, I remember that.
So the actual like environments are basically from the GameCube version.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm just now. Yeah, wow.
So the environments are a lot more low res than the character models, which can be a little weird.
That glass looks like it's like I don't know, like a stock photo of a glass tipped over on a table.
Yeah, and I mean they've updated it a little bit. Like they've made it so that it's 16:9, so that it's full HD. But it's still, you know, like it looks a little weird. As far as like actual playing the game, you can see there's 2 control options. There's alternate and original. I'm playing on alternate. So original is like old school like tank controls.
Oh yeah.
When you have alternate on, and this is one of the big changes for this HD remaster, you move like it's a regular video game.
Right, made by normal people.
You can,
and
if
not
I'm
people
facing this way and I press the left stick, I just turn and run in that direction.
That's okay. Now I'll play and beat this game now. Yeah, that was a big hang up for me. I felt like I was driving human-shaped cars.
That said, there's still a lot of old school stuff too. Like, hey, you have ink ribbons. You still need to save at typewriters.
Oh, don't burn one now. You just started.
I'm not gonna. But it's just saying. It's still. They're still keeping to the old school stuff.
What is it?
And there's blood.
It's jam. Did he just taste it?
Mm-hmm.
What is that guy's deal?
Jill,
Griffin?
see if you can find any other clues.
He's a cop. He's law enforcement.
I eat blood every day.
Maybe you could
I have
learn
to
a few
taste blood to
things.
solve crimes every day.
Maybe you could learn a few things.
I'm not a cop.
I'm technically not a cop, but I've watched a lot of ABC cop dramas, so
Sure.
it's sort of the same thing.
Will you please find a goddamn zombie to shoot, please? Well, okay.
Not gonna
Good work,
take that.
I guess. Oh, you don't want that?
I mean, I do eventually, but we're not gonna get to that in this video. There's puzzles we'll solve in this video, not that one. That's one of the weird things about it is like they have stuff like that where it's like.
All right, hold on. This is the moment that I stopped playing video games for a long time.
I think I went the wrong way.
Oh, show me that zombie turning around slowly. Don't you skip that cutscene.
I'm not gonna skip it.
That was literally that alone was enough to.
It's a great. It's actually a really good intro. Like this thing from before zombie games were everywhere.
Yeah.
This is really effective.
Yep.
And also, if you try and shoot it, it takes like 1,000,000 bullets. So we're not going to do that. We're going to run away.
It's a zombie, though. By not killing that zombie, it might kill somebody else. Are you okay with having that on your conscience?
We're going to get Barry to kill it for us.
Look out! It's a monster!
Well, you're judging. I wouldn't call him a monster, but...
It might just be a dude with a skin condition, and now Barry's just murdering him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he was chewing on some man flesh.
I found Kenneth killed by this
Different people
thing.
like different things, and I don't want to
Wesker.
be too quick to judge. Alright, so now we're running back here. So one of the things that I love about this game is just this mansion.
Oh, sure.
It's got the stupidest layout. Like, it makes no sense. Oh, that zombie got up and left. He's out. But it's just such a cool, like... You get to learn it so well in this game. You have to, like, memorize every nook and cranny, basically.
Is this out on both next-gen consoles? Or current-gen consoles, I guess?
Yeah, it's Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So it's pretty much everything except Wii U.
Sorry, Wii U.
Yeah. Let's skip this. So we got a lockpick. It's going to let us get in some doors. And that's something...
Oh, you just skipped the Great Line.
The lockpick is something that that Jill gets that Chris doesn't. So that's like one of the differences. So Jill is able to access certain rooms that Chris wouldn't be able to.
That's not new, though.
That's not new. No, that's just part of the game. That's always been part of it. All right, let's solve our first puzzle. How about? Climb down here.
Oof.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, the camera angle's changing a lot.
Yeah, because it seems like what worked for the tank controls was that if the camera angle changes, your sort of
Yeah.
Your angle of movement still works. Is it hard when you have those like snap situations?
It can definitely get a little bit confusing. So there's something up here. A map! Somebody put a map up in there. You know, that's where maps go, right?
That's yeah. I think they sell that map storage unit at IKEA, and it's a woman holding an urn. It takes a very
What's
long
the
time
name
to
for
put
that?
Together. Bjornik.
Sure. Yep. So this is another one of the changes. This is a change from the PS1 original to the GameCube version. So it's not new to this version, but it is new if you've only played the PS1 version. Is you get these defensive items, and these basically I will show you pretty quick how they work. Oh, here we go.
Take him to Stab City. Take him to Stab Town. Well, you're taking him to Shoot Town.
Here we go. Boom.
Boom. Oh, and he's not
boy.
dead? That didn't do it?
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, this
Wiggle
is
it
the
around.
worst.
Wiggle it around in his brain. Oh, Phil. You got bit, son. You're already behind the 8-ball. You just started playing. Man, you really should have saved. He's dead! He's dead!
Oh, I wasted a lot of ammo there.
Yeah, and a lot of health. Can you
Oh
get
my
that dagger
god,
back?
I'm almost... no, I don't think you can. But But you get these
Why
defensive items. You get like daggers and a couple of other things, like a taser here. And basically the way it works is if an enemy grabs you when you have a defensive item and you just jam on a bunch of buttons, your character will use that item to hurt them and escape. Although, as you can see, not always kill them. So this door is locked and has an emblem of a sword. Of course, because some sort of ridiculous crazy person designed this mansion. It's like 8 different kinds of keys. Let's see, this one is an emblem of a helmet. Great.
I want to know what your favorite Resident Evil game is, other than 6, of course.
6 is the best. I'd say it's a toss-up between 4.
Yeah, that's the right answer. 4 and for the Wii version? Yeah, I agree. It's a tough call. Do you like the regular version of 4 or the Wii version of 4? It's a tough call, but they are definitely the best, too.
I was going to say 2.
Oh, okay.
And I actually kind of bums me out. I saw some people talking about this in the comments in my review, and I sort of agree, is they've done so many remakes and re-releases of Resident Evil 1 and have just not touched Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Which I personally think is a better game. Alright, so there's a videotape that we need to find something to play it on. So the name of the game here is going to be When We See Anyone, Run. Oh, here's some ammo.
That'll help.
I love this way of reloading. You have to do it through the menu.
Pretty terrific. Get them herbs, son.
Actually, I'm going to take both of these. And then I'm going to work a little bit of alchemy here. Combine them.
Blaze it real quick.
Combine them into 1 herb. And then heal myself. Alright, I'm fine. We're all good.
Was it hard for you when you were playing this game to review it, just getting like spooked out like every like few minutes or so and having to like put it down and walk away for 8 months?
Yeah. That definitely made it difficult. It explains why this video took so long to produce and why the review took so long to write. You see that in the mirror?
I do.
Oh, I hear... Uh-oh.
I thought the plan was to run away. That's a big zombie. You're not going to be able to shoot him to death. Oh, you're done. Learn to play... Oh, damn. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Hey, it's alright.
I think he's still up, though.
No, that one's dead. Be good. He'll have a pool of blood. Yeah, there you go. That's how you know they're dead.
They leak.
Although one of the interesting things is that, again, this is a change from the PS1 version that they added in the GameCube version. Unless you burn these zombies or take off their heads, they actually can come back as more powerful, fast zombies.
Then why didn't you just do that thing that you said?
It's a lot of work. Right,
That also seems really dangerous. This is like an old mansion to like just go around willy-nilly starting fires.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, so we have this arrowhead. I'm sure that will be important. Oh boy. Whoa. Whoa. Ah.
You gotta use those mirrors, man. You gotta check your corners like you're a server at a restaurant.
Gotta go. Oh. You got me.
Pretty good job. Pretty good evasive maneuvering.
Listen.
Yeah, to make sure you stop and put your like haunches at zombie mouth height.
All right, that's locked.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
How come your lockpick only works on certain doors?
That wasn't for a lockpick, actually. That door was just locked from this side. But also, I don't know. I don't know why the lockpick only works on certain doors. Because that definitely is the case, and I could not tell you why. That guy's probably friendly. Alright, let's see. There's a puzzle to solve here, but there's a zombie who's going to be in my way. I don't like that.
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you gonna tip that thing over on him? What's your plan here?
I'm hoping to just get this all done before the zombie comes after me. Yeah. That zombie went over that side to get me, but I went to the other side. I fooled him. I'm smarter than your average zombie.
I would say that's about you, but I wouldn't like compare you to anything else. I would just sort of leave it there.
I appreciate your support. I think that's support.
Are we gonna play this whole game?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think the people who are watching this video like knew what they were getting into. Maybe when we started that
if you know what you're doing, it's only like a 2 or 3 hour game.
Well, I got shit to do today, Phil.
I also should clarify I don't know what I'm doing.
There it is.
What a jerk. So there's also like the old school style in that you don't really aim, which can be a little bit weird.
Yeah, that gun was not pointing at that zombie's head.
What? Where did these zombies come from? I swear these weren't here. Last time I played the game.
Well, you're in a graveyard.
Alright, fair point.
Nope!
Oh, this isn't good. Okay, we good.
I mean, it doesn't seem like you good.
Oh god, I'm almost dead. Well, I'll show off.
I guess now we know how the video's gonna end.
I'll show off one more area, and then we can stop before I die. All right.
Can
So
you tell me if
there's a tomb engraved with a picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead.
I'll put a Dorito. Put your Dorito in there. Magic Dorito.
Delicious.
There he goes. Is the game like fun to play, Phil? Like it seems like it's still like
It's really tense. So what you said about stopping, you're not entirely wrong. Like I definitely hit certain points where I was like, I need to just walk away for a little bit.
does the cumbersomeness of the game, because it seems like it is still pretty cumbersome even with this new control scheme. Does that make it scarier?
Yeah, I mean, I think that adds to it for sure. I think if this were like Resident Evil 4 style over the shoulder, and you could aim and take down the zombies with headshots, it would not be as scary an experience.
Yeah, I
sure.
mean, I don't think those games have been especially scary since 4.
Yeah.
Except for that part in 4 where you have to use the sniper rifle with the special scope to like shoot the different like little part out of the zombie, otherwise it's invincible. That part scared the shit out of me.
Sure.
But it seems like they took on an action bent.
Yeah, I think you are 100% right. So I think to some degree the jankiness of the gameplay adds to the scariness. But I also so what I talk about in my review is like I also think that makes it something that like a lot of people, if you don't have fondness for this game already, if you haven't played it before, I think it's hard to go back to. I think it's hard. I can't imagine somebody going to this who's never played it before or never been a fan of old survival horror games and getting a lot out of it.
Yeah.
That's my feelings anyways. But I have that fondness, so for me, I like it.
And I mean, even if you're not a fan of old survival horror games, you come for the survival horror. You stay for the dope door opening animations. And those are still like those are as good as they've ever been. Watch that.
Let's go through one more hallway and just see if there's anything cool going on.
I know that tone of voice. You're setting up a spooky trap for me now, aren't you?
I wouldn't do that. Griffin, I wouldn't do that. I love you. You're my friend. I wouldn't try and spook you.
All I'm going to say is you haven't saved. So be careful.
No, I'm probably...
Oh, I know this. I know this goddamn hallway.
Look at that. There's a dagger here. Things are looking up for Philco.
Philco, you got 2 daggers, I think. Well...
That's weird. This is an old house, right? It's probably just a...
Yeah, sometimes the windows just shatter.
Just an old, spooky house. Look at this. Wow. We're rolling.
You're
in
invincible.
it.
You are like a god now. Had to put that one bullet in there. Might be the difference between life and death.
What's up with that window?
Yeah, that's a great plan, Phil.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, this is great. If there's something out there, you could just... Oh, okay.
I think we're fine.
So
Okay.
nothing spooky's gonna happen then.
No, I think we're fine. I told you that.
You set me up for a spook, and you didn't deliver.
I told you we were fine. She looks really tired.
Yeah. She's holding her appendix because the zombie ate it out of her.
It's early in the night already, and she looks really tired.
I love this camera shot. Look at
Sorry, we're... Let's just get out of here. Let's leave. Why don't we just leave the mansion?
Yeah, that seems like the wind
Oh.
can just... No!
Well,
Shoot it with your gun that you
no,
have!
it's fine. It's just a dog friend. It's fine.
Oh, they'll fight each other.
Oh
You don't
God. Oh.
have to- Kisses, puppy kisses.
Okay. We gotta
Shoot
get
it with your gun that you have.
Griffin. We're gonna get out of here.
I give you these #1 pro tips, and you never act on them. It's like I'm wasting my breath.
I feel good about this. Jill's not feeling well. It's been a long night already. I think we're just gonna take the night off. We're gonna call it. You know what? Resident Evil, great game. You know, good for Resident Evil. But let's move on with our lives, right?
Yeah. What are you doing with those acid shells, I wonder?
All right, let's get out of here. Alrighty. Oh, son of a... Why?
That's all it took, just the one. Yeah, all right. Well, Phil, once again, you've proven your immense video game acumen in
Yep.
front of our billions of viewers.
Yep.
And you've paid a very high price.